Hey guys, be sure to like me on Facebook and follow me on Instagram for extra content you won't see here. Click the links in the description below.
Hey, what's up guys? Evera94 bringing you another action figure review. Today we are going to look at the Dragon Ball Super Dragon Stars series. This is from Bandai of America, Super SAIYAN CABBA. These are listed up for sale at BigBadToyStore.com, so if you guys were wondering where you guys can pick some up, check them out. I'll put a link in the description down below. And let's get to it. So the front of the box shows the figure, of course, and the Build-A-Figure piece. They are continuing along with that, which I'm very happy about. And it's gonna be Kale this time around, so that's pretty cool. And then if you notice, he's missing a foot, because just like that in the package it came off, so hopefully it's not loose or nothing like that, and it can just pop right back in. Here is the side of the package showing a nice photo of Cabba, and then here's the other side, and then the back does show the rest of the wave. We have a pretty cool wave this time around. We have Jiren, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and Super Saiyan CABBA. And then the next one is going to be Kaioken, Goku, Mystic Gohan, and Golden Frieza. Alright, let's get to it. Here we have the Saiyan Warrior from Universe 6, Super Saiyan CABBA. It's a weird name. I still think it's a ridiculous name. CABBA is kind of weird. So is Kale. But so are all the names in Dragon Ball. So I guess we're not, we're not too surprised to see names like this. But CABBA is quite a unique name for sure. And but yeah, this is the Saiyan from Universe 6. If you guys saw Dragon Ball Super, the show, of course, we passed the part in the English dub versions already where he shows up and Vegeta actually helps him transform into Super Saiyan form. So yet again, Bandai of America is not giving us the non-Super Saiyan head for CABBA, because I am 95% sure we're going to get another CABBA figure that is non-Super Saiyan. So I guess that's just their way of keeping the line going with more figures, because eventually they're going to run out of super characters, of Dragon Ball Super characters. And at the rate that they're releasing these figures, the box says it's series 5 because they consider each 3 a series. And thankfully I was able to attach the foot just fine. It's not loose or anything, it's in there. It just came apart in the packaging, and nothing too serious there. So anyways, the way they made the figure looks pretty nice. I like it. It looks pretty cool. This is using a lot of new parts. The whole figure's new. And he's a very skinny guy, so you can see how thin he is. He's like a stick. The arms are really small, and I think they executed the look pretty decently here. Now the pink on the armor, I think it's supposed to be a little bit purplish, but it is a pinkish purplish color on the show, so it's not too bad here. Overall, the paint came out pretty good on the figure. Alright, so CABBA does come with the torso piece of Super Saiyan Kale, which is pretty much the female version of Broly, and pretty cool. Pretty excited to build this one. So there's the torso and lower torso of the Build-A-Figure there, and then the only other accessories we do get is the 2 hands, the 2 open hands here for the figure. He does have 2 fists attached already. Up close you can see, you better look at the face sculpt, and they did a decent job with the eyes and the paint. Not too sloppy at all. Everything looks pretty okay. Little bit of yellow onto the gray there, but nothing too serious. And the hair is sculpted pretty good. Pretty standard for this line, the quality that we're getting here. And yeah, there you go. So the head does swivel left and right. Up and down movement's not too good. They have not fixed that at all. It's just a ball joint, but it's hindered completely by the sculpt of the hair and the face and just the whole head. So they don't, I guess, like to give them a hinge or anything like that. The arms get a little stiff because they're supposed to move forward and back from this cut here on his sleeve. This one moves better, so you see that. And then this one's a little tight, but I can move it forward there, and then it does go in and out here. Swivel at the bicep. We have a single jointed elbow right here. Bends pretty much at a 90-degree angle. The wrists are on a ball jointed hinge here that make it swivel. Then we do have a waist swivel. Legs go forward and back. They go in and out pretty good, and they kind of drop down a little bit, not too much. There's not a lot of room there to do that, so not too much there. There is a thigh swivel. We do have a single jointed knee, and then with the ankles go forward and back on a hinge. It's on a ball joint too, so it will swivel and it will pivot slightly right there, and as you saw, it does remove. So as you guys can see, the articulation on the figure is not too great. You're not gonna get him in much poses thanks to the single joints that they gave him. Maybe because he's a thinner figure they couldn't do a double joint. I don't know their excuse. But all their other figures had double jointed knees and elbows. So they kind of shorted us this time around on the articulation. Let's go ahead and bring in Super Saiyan God Vegeta from the previous wave here, just to get a little size comparison. Next to them, you can see the height of Cabba is pretty good. He is meant to be shorter than the already short Vegeta, so that came out pretty good in scale. And then one more, we'll bring in Rose Goku Black, and Goku Black standing a little bit taller than Vegeta. And then one more comparison, we'll get him next to an SH Figuarts just for the heck of it, and it's the most recently released Majin Vegeta. And clearly, you know, you get what you pay for here. Look at the difference in paint completely. But yeah, we all know what to expect between these two lines. Alright guys, that does it for the review of Super Saiyan Cabba. A lot of issues with the figures, it's not too great. At least we did get a Cabba figure, the first figure we've gotten of this character, so that's pretty cool. And he'll look good on your shelf. You know, he's just not going to be posed very dynamically like these characters should be. So that's the only downfall of this figure. It's missing a lot of points of articulation that should be standard by now with all figures coming out in 2018. And that's the only thing. Accessories wise, if this line could just give us a few more faces. I know I'm a little spoiled by SH Figuarts. At least a different facial expression would be nice, along with some added articulation and maybe some effects. I don't know. Am I asking for too much? Maybe, maybe not. But anyways, that's the review of Super Saiyan Cabba. I think he looks pretty cool regardless, and not bad for our first rendition of this character in action figure form. So with that said, hope you guys enjoyed the review. Leave a like if you did, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and as always guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.